Hi, it's Attorney Ryan McKeen from Connecticut Trial Firm, and I'm here to talk to you today about personal injury claims that we're seeing in COVID that we never saw before. The number one claim that we're seeing is folks who are wearing masks in stores tripping over things, displays, cracks in the pavement, unmarked dangers on the floor that didn't happen before because the masks obstruct people's vision, and they obstruct people's vision, particularly looking down. And how does this play out legally? Well, on April 20th, Governor Lamont ordered that anybody who's going into a store should be wearing a mask. And that's an oversimplification of the order, but it's in essence the order. You should or have to be wearing a mask when you are going into a store. So that gives stores and retail establishments knowledge that people are going to be coming into their business wearing masks. And really what stores have to do is look at anything that could be a trip hazard. And, we don't expect things to be fixed overnight or anything like that, but notice has to be given. Signage, warnings, cones, all of those things are really easy things that stores can put out. Just doing a walkthrough and noticing maybe displays that are low to the ground that could present trip hazards, and removing those displays or altering the displays or providing warnings. So we're seeing a lot of folks who are getting injured in stores that weren't before. And the law is pretty clear. The law is that if a landowner knew or should have known that this was a dangerous condition, then they could be held responsible for the damages from a fall on the property, which that's been law for hundreds of years in Connecticut. Nothing has changed. And what has changed is now that stores really have notice by Governor Lamont's order that these trip hazards exist, and they should remove them or they should warn customers. Those are the things that landlords should be done. So if you have been hurt at a store wearing a mask, you should call a personal injury lawyer and at least get your case assessed. Look, not every fall case is a case. There's a whole number of factors, but it's worth getting your case assessed by somebody who does this work and by somebody who can understand all the various factors at play. And there may or may not be a case, but we see folks often break arms, collarbones, and get very significantly injured by falls. So these can be very serious cases with lifelong impacts. And if you have any questions, you can give us a call, and we're here for you 24/7.